What is poppin', peeps? It is your boy Jet back with another Bleach 1000-Year Blood War video. Today we're going to be covering episode 4, 5, and 6 today. But that's not the only thing we're going to be covering. We're going to be covering the Soul Society as they're on fraud watch right now. But let's go ahead and lock in. So episode 4 kicks off with the Bambietta and Shinji fight. We get back to that because in episode 3, this man Shinji went ahead and inverted Bambietta's controls, had her stumbling and fumbling everywhere. She couldn't even walk straight. That boy Shinji in episode 3 was talking the talk and walking the walk. He had Bambietta fighting for her life, and all of a sudden she grows some wings and one taps him. I'm like, well, what is going on, Shinji? Like, you just had the upper hand like 5 seconds ago, and now you're on the ground, knocked out. You're a fraud. Things are not looking good for Shinji. Bambietta's about to send his coconut head ass back to the lobby, but then all of a sudden, dog nigga comes to the rescue. But oh wait, he's not a dog nigga anymore. He has a human face, which turns out to be a power-up of his from his clan. It's revealed that he has to take out his heart, so that way he doesn't have these dog powers anymore, but he becomes immortal for like a limited amount of time. And once this is revealed, he pops Bankai, and his giant JoJo stand becomes like a skeleton JoJo stand. And honestly, it was really cool. I liked it. It was dope. But then after he beats Bambietta, he turns into a dog. So like, what was the point of sacrificing your heart if you're just gonna turn back into a dog? You're not even a dog nigga anymore. You're just a dog. I guess, yes, technically he did win the fight. He did beat Bambietta. But at the cost of what? They lost 2 captains for the price of 1 Stern Ritter. And from the looks of it, she ain't even dead. All in all, this fight was pretty cool. I like Bambietta. I think she's a really cool Stern Ritter, and I hope she's not dead. I hope she comes back. No spoilers, okay? And dog nigga was cool. You know, he had his little moment. He got packed up. Shinji got embarrassed again. So we cut back to the Zangief versus the 3 Jobbers fight. And you know, Zangief is knocked out. He's down for the count. And then all of a sudden, Paul Heyman shows up and he's like, "Rise up, my tribal team!" And Zangief is back up, ready for round 2. And he makes quick work of these 3 Jobbers. Clothesline, right hook, and an elbow from the top rope for a 3 count. All 3 of them are out. Once again, 3 more frauds have been added to this watch list. But nah, not so fast. That boy Hisagi was not gonna let that slide. He's not gonna be a jobber like the other 2. But Zangief said, nah, know your place, bitch. Get over here. Hits him with a clothesline from hell, and right as he's about to go ahead and finish the job, the Squad 9 captain shows up, trying to do his best impression of Luffy, while also roasting his subordinate, saying, oh, I can't believe you got knocked out like that. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I don't even know your name. But yeah, episode 4 was solid. Let's get on to episode 5, which kicks off right where we left off with Zangief fighting some captain level jobbers. He wasn't just trying to fight 1, nah, he wants 2 men. So Kensei sees that Zangief is only running hands, so he says, fuck the sword, I'll box with you. Bankai proceeds to block the dropkick and then gut check Zangief. Had this boy on his knees, crying, throwing up, absolutely in agony. But once again, Zangief's biggest meat rider, aka Paul Heyman, tells his tribal Quincy to rise again, and he does just that. Knocks out Kensei for the 10 count. He's down and out. No longer relevant. That boy Zangief is 4-0 against these jobbers. Who's gonna step up to the plate? Who can stop him? Oh wait, we got another captain level jobber in the conductor, who's so unimportant that I don't even feel like googling your name. He does do one smart thing, and that is taking out Paul Heyman, because he knows that Paul Heyman is the source of Zangief's power. So the conductor kills James, he pops Bankai, and he starts going to work on Superstar. He low-key might kill Superstar, but Superstar does something really smart. He notices that the Bankai is based on sound, and if he can't hear the Bankai, he won't be affected by it. So he ruptures his own eardrums, and then proceeds to turn this conductor into a hollow with a star-shaped hole in his belly. Packs him up. 5-0. Nobody is stopping him. And then, all of a sudden, Renji and Rukia pull up to save the day. Now, I know when Kubo was writing this, he was expecting the audience to be hyped. Like, oh my god, it's Renji. Thank god it's Renji. But he forgot. It's fucking Renji. He's a bigger jobber than Toshiro. He's just one jobber level above the rest of everyone else here. The only notable win that Renji has is over a level 1 Ichigo. Like, am I supposed to be excited to see Renji pulling up to rescue 2 captain level jobbers? See, this is why at the start of the video I was saying that the Soul Society is on fraud alert, because the whole Soul Society is filled with frauds. You got Renji, Toshiro, Shinji, Kensei, the conductor, all of them frauds. Like, what the fuck is the hiring process in the Soul Society? Are they just giving away captain license on the back of cereal boxes? Like, what's the interview process? If you can hold a sword, then you can become a captain. Who is to blame for this weak ass roster that they have? Then you got Renji's scary ass saying, I can handle this guy alone, as if that's supposed to give me hope. Like, bro, your track record says otherwise. So Zangief, he goes ahead and powers up. And look, I love pro wrestling, as you can see, but the trunks and the star nipples are not helping us beat the allegations. But that doesn't matter, because Zangief proceeds to whoop Renji's ass all over the Soul Society. He even hits a Jotaro, Ura 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 Ura. Renji, realizing that he's about to get his ass beat again, proceeds to pop Bankai, and that's when we get a flashback to Rick Ross telling Renji that he named all the Soul Society phenomenons, the Bankais, the Shikais, he named it all. He gave Zabimaru its name, and he told Renji that, hey, your Bankai is not complete because you're not saying its full name. And look, I completely understand where Zabimaru's coming from. If you don't know my name, I'm not helping you either. But Renji knows your first name. He knows half your name. Just tell him the rest. But Renji pops Bankai, and for the first time in my life, I was excited to see a Renji fight. Not because he popped Bankai, not because he was about to win, but because the entire Bankai was a Jump Force reference. You didn't think I caught that? His Bankai is from Jump Force. He even does the little move where he stabs you in the stomach and the snake head bites you. Bro, that's from Jump Force. This just goes to show you how influential Jump Force is to the anime community, and that's why we need a Jump Force 2. But anyways, Renji gets the dub with his new Bankai, and overall, we leave this episode a 10 out of 10. Easily the best episode of this season. Not because of the Jump Force reference, but because of Zangief whooping everyone's ass, and also the Jump Force reference. So now we're on to episode 6, where we start off with Ichigo finally done with his training at the Royal Palace, and then Rick Ross pulls up to him and says, "Ayo, the Quincy's spun the block like 3 hours ago." Then we jump to the execution of Kangdu and Goblin Slayer. Now, the Quincy's are brutal. If you take an L out there, you're getting absorbed back into U-Haul. And this shot of the scale tipping down was actually a really cool shot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this entire episode had screensaver worthy pictures. And then we jump to the main event with the baby girl Rukia taking on Asnot. Now, when the fight started, Asnot whispers in her left ear, and I heard that through my left ear on my headphones, and I thought that was a really cool thing that they did with the anime. Asnot's over here trying to scare baby girl Rukia, and she ain't having none of it. She ain't scared of his ass. He's mad as fuck. He proceeds to attack her. But baby girl Rukia can't dodge all the attacks, so she decides to catch one, and unfortunately, she gets hit with the fear toxin. And this whole fear scene with the covering her body and stuff, it was some crazy visuals. I really liked it. But Rukia, like I said, was having none of it because she's technically dead, so the fear doesn't affect her. And then she proceeds to clap this scarecrow looking motherfucker. I thought the fight was over, but no, Asnot's not done. He's just getting started. And then he proceeds to, pardon my pronunciation, his Volstandik. And this form is absolute nightmare fuel. I'm not gonna lie, I would be scared of this. And then Asnot proceeds to put Rukia in a domain expansion with eyes covering every inch of the place. And then again, we get some crazy visuals with Rukia's friends just decaying right in front of her, flies crawling all up her body. Get off of me! Things are not looking good for Rukia, and then my man Byakuya shows up to save the day. And just when you thought Asnot couldn't get any scarier, he proceeds to transform into this. But Byakuya sees through all that shit. He tells Rukia that he is proud of her, that she has gotten strong, and oh shit, Is that music? Oh yeah, this is about to go hard. And then baby girl Rukia proceeds to hit Bankai. This moment was really hype. I absolutely loved it. The animation, the big old frost blast, and just look how beautiful she is. Godly, screensaver worthy right there. The most beautiful Bankai in the Soul Society. I cannot get over how good she looks, bro. Fuck. But baby girl Rukia proceeds to get the dub by freezing Asna down to the bone, taking him off the table, sending his ass back to Yuha. And Byakuya is proud of his baby sister. He is so proud of Rukia, and I am proud of Rukia, bruh. From the very start, I knew she was going to be one of my favorite characters in the series, and this moment right here is like the cherry on top. This episode was absolutely amazing. I loved it. The voice acting, the visuals, the hype, the storytelling. Easily the best episode of the second core. But what did you guys think of the episode? Matter of fact, what did you think of the previous 3 episodes that we covered in this video? What's been your favorite episode of this core? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're doing that, make sure you hit the like button to show this video some love, and most importantly, get that subscribe button. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.